Hey YouTube, Mario Gonzalez again here with you with real estate information, tips, tricks, education, everything you need to know. Do us a quick favor, smash that subscribe button below so that we can continue to get this information to you. You never miss anything. And today we're going to be talking about the best flooring in your rental or investment homes. Now we've done videos on this in the past, but it's really time for us to update it with some of the new products. So let's get started. Okay, the best flooring for your rental home or your investment home. Now, I'm going to talk about a variety of different floors, and if you'll do us a favor and if you'll hang out to the end, actually, I'll show you just some easy, quick tricks that you can do to save money on these, whichever one that you choose, to save money on that best flooring. Okay, so we've done videos in this in the past, and it used to just be this debate, carpet versus tile, carpet versus tile. Well, there's many more floorings that you should really consider in your rental homes. Now, I'm gonna start with the worst and then kind of go to the best. So the worst for your rental properties is, the number one worst flooring you can have in there is the engineered wood. Now, the engineered wood, it comes in a variety of different formats, but it's normally glued down to a concrete slab. That's primarily what we see here in Florida. And hey, it looks great when it's first installed. What we see in rental homes is it doesn't wear very well over time. It also is very, very, very sensitive to water. Even the higher grades of it are very sensitive to water. So if you ever have an animal use the bathroom in there, a plant that's leaking, water intrusion from the outside, you name it, it just gets horrible. And to pull it up, it is a nightmare. You'll pay about 3 times the amount to pull it up as you will to install a new flooring. So engineered wood is the worst. Now the next worst, we're gonna put real wood. Now real wood is great if you're living in the home. However, you'll see that tenants oftentimes don't take the quality care that you would for your own rental home. Now, even though your property management company may have all the terms in the lease there, you'll see that tenants oftentimes forget to put, things underneath furniture, and the floors will get scuffed up, or they'll have the bed post that scratches things up, or that type of thing. So refinishing hardwood floors is relatively easy, but it's not inexpensive. So if you're going to have a long-term rental, we really would recommend against that flooring. Now let's kind of get to the better flooring. Now, back in the day, you'd see a lot of homes, especially on concrete, that just had the roll-on linoleum. Now that's not a bad flooring, it's pretty resilient, but in time it fades, it wears, it tears, that type of thing. But it is pretty easy to replace the pattern, so long as you have more of it. It's also relatively inexpensive to pull up and put down. So as far as an inexpensive alternative, that is definitely one, but it also looks inexpensive. Now, I'm also going to talk about kind of a mixture of floorings. We still see that carpet is preferred. Now, we've managed thousands of homes through the years, and carpet is preferred in bedrooms. Now, I know a small percentage of people have allergies and that type of thing, but it can be very inexpensive to replace if you have a different type of flooring throughout the wet areas in the home, the living room, and the hallway, that type of thing, kitchen, and then you just have the carpets are in the bedrooms, because it's very inexpensive to remove and replace one bedroom of carpet, and it doesn't necessarily have to perfectly match what's in the hallway or anything, especially if you have a different type of flooring there. So that's kind of a better solution, a mixture of floors. We also see tile work into that, but tile can let's move into kind of the best category. Now the best category we do for resilience, for cost effectiveness, for ease of cleaning, all those type of things, and ease of repair. Now, I'm going to put tile at kind of the bottom of the best. And the reason I put it at the bottom of the best, it is very resilient. It can be very cost effective. It can be very easy to clean depending upon what you do to the grout. However, it's not very cheap to replace. If you need to replace a room of that, really the better it was put down, the more difficult it is going to be to pull up and get it smooth again on the surface. But we do see a ton of our rental homes that have that in the wet areas. So they'll have tile in the bathrooms and the hallways and the kitchens, that type of thing, living room, and they wear pretty well. You can also have the same kind of carpet cleaners that come out and do your normal carpet cleaning. They can take that high pressure truck-based machine and clean the grout, and it actually turns out very well. Now, what we're going to kind of put at the top of the best, what we're seeing now, and this product has really just kind of hit the hit the market here in the last couple of years, and we'll put some pictures up on the screen so you can see it. And this is what is known as LVP, or luxury vinyl plank. Now know that this comes in a variety of degrees. You can get it very thin and flimsy, or you can get very sturdy type of an LVP. Now what's awesome about this flooring is it can be 100% waterproof or water resilient. It comes in with its own vapor barrier, it doesn't mold, it doesn't seep up moisture. If there gets moisture below it, it can be awesome. It can also be installed two different ways. It can be on a floating floor, so if your floor is not completely level, they can make it floating and they can put a vapor barrier underneath it, or they can glue it down. And the cool thing about glue down is it's actually pretty easy to repair if you have extra. So if you have extra, it's very easy for them to cut it out and repair it. Now, people will say, oh, we love the LVP because it looks like wood. Let's be honest, it doesn't look like wood. What I mean by that is a lot of the LVP that you'll see, it is gray. And I don't know too many woods that are gray. Anyway, but beyond that, it does have like a wood grain. You can get that. You can also stagger it so it looks like almost like a tile installation. And then you can have tile that looks like wood, the way that it's put down and everything. So you can get very creative with this. Now, I promised you that at the end of the video here, I would kind of give you the tips and the tricks to maximize the price point and get things as inexpensive as you can. So again, after managing thousands of homes, we see that the most cost-effective flooring is a mixture of two. So in the wet areas and the common traffic areas, so hallways, kitchens, living rooms, entryways, and the bathrooms, some sort of solid surface. An LVP or a tile are probably the top two there. And then in the bedrooms, carpet. Again, that is most of the time the most common and least expensive mixture. Now, here's how you maximize both of those. For carpet, you can actually make the carpet feel much better or much higher grade than you have. Now, most new construction homes are built with construction grade carpet. That's not very good carpet. But what they will do is they will increase the pad. So the padding below it is very cheap. So you can go up on the quality of pad and still have a lesser quality carpet, but when you walk on it, it still feels awesome. And it will, if you have a quality pad underneath there, that carpet will actually last longer. You can also have pads that have a vapor barrier or a moisture barrier on top. So if there's ever pet damage, that type of thing, it won't get into the pad. So all you have to do is replace that carpet. So that's a way you can really maximize your carpet even on the cheap, is increase the pad, go with a lower grade carpet. Now let's talk about how you do that with a tile or an LVP. I would really recommend that you spend your money there on the installation. Okay, your tile installer is worth everything that they are paid if they do it right. But we see plenty of DIY folks, and the floor it feels like Mars, or you're walking on the surface of the moon. But they make pretty easy and sophisticated installation stuff now, where it will level every single tile in between there. And a good tile guy or gal is awesome. And again, you can reduce the quality or the quality of the tile that you buy and actually increase the installation and save a lot of money. Your installer, the difference between a mediocre installer and a really good installer isn't that much, and you'll definitely get your money worth. So if you want to save some money, a mixture of the bedrooms and the flooring in the common wet areas and high traffic areas. If you're going to go with carpet anyway, increase that pad. You can go with a lesser grade of carpet. Same thing with the tile. You can go with a lesser grade of tile, but don't skimp on the installation. You'll regret it. Okay, we hope this information was helpful for you, and if it was, please help us out. Hit that subscribe button. You'll be able to get more information as things move ahead. We're not trying to monetize YouTube. What we want to do is we want to be able to spread this information to the buyers, the sellers, the renters, the property managers, the investors, whoever it may be, and whatever need you have in real estate, we want to be able to help that. Also, if you have a comment, you want to drop a comment below on a video that you would like us to, shoot and put out there, happy to do it. So let us know, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video.